State of Play was on this week. So big, cracky. I need big PlayStation update for stuff coming through. So it happened on February. We got quite a few bits come through. We had a new Crash Bandicoot. My wife likes a bit of Crash. That sounds a bit dodgy. She likes a bit of Crash. She's like, we crashed the car. That's the kind of thing she likes. But it's come through with a load of new stuff on it. It looks quite good. I've played it on the PlayStation one that's in the collection or whatever it's called. They've improved the graphics. They've hit 84K, approximately 60 frames a second. There's some bits where it dips. Enhanced 3D audio. So if you've got a headset that works, you should be able to hear all that stuff. The adaptive triggers are in there. You could track activities with activity cards. And there's an upgrade as a crossover. Fantastic. I think it's going to be good. Don't know if I'll play it though. It does look cool. I'm hoping that we get it on the PlayStation Collection or PlayStation Plus maybe next year before it comes out. So Nigel, because you can go there now. Right. So what do you think about Crash Bandicoot? Did you see the trailer and bits for it?
I didn't. I've never liked the games. So
how do you not like Crash Bandicoot? I love Crash Bandicoot.
I thought you'd like Crash Bandicoot.
No, yeah, it's awesome.
Rubbish.
I saw the trailer to this and I thought it looked really good. Yes, platformers are cool.
It's a platformer. You've seen me play platformers. I hate them. I'm rubbish at them. I don't like platformers.
Okay.
Very vaguely like Mario.
Right, that's okay. I can't.
So Crash Bandicoot holds no.
Can I just respond to this? Don't worry, Babster. I'm over it. I went fuck it, and I bought Miles Morales on the PS4, and I'm loving it. Really enjoying it, actually, genuinely. So,
all right, Nigel. If I can't tickle your balls with Crash Bandicoot, how about Returnal? Yeah, a roguelike game featuring a strong, independent woman, in which she dies and keeps coming back and stuff. So this one's coming to PlayStation soon. It's going to be what do you call it? A proper PlayStation 5 game. So that's what I meant to play. Returnal is a gameplay supposed to be a relentless, fast-paced shooter in the beginning, and we've taken a lot of inspiration from games like roguelikes and others and created something rather special, which offers challenge and strong focus on tight gameplay. Narrative is a big part of Returnal, and they don't know what they're going to tell the story in subtle ways. They say that, and I go,
haven't we seen something on this before?
Yes, we have. It was in it was in the release. Oh, sorry, I've got Ben Shapiro there. Oh, look. Concordia
when it was first
back in June.
Oh,
right. See, it looks good. It kind of reminds me of a bit of Mass Effect Andromeda / Anthony. But I think that the guys might have made the game, unlike putting it out while it's not made.
The jetpack maneuver looks quite interesting. The controls look a bit.
It certainly looks frantic.
Yeah, it does.
This anyway, it looks like a lot going on, but this is why it's one of those live, die, repeat games, isn't it?
Yeah, but the problem is I when they put a roguelike element, I hear we couldn't be bothered to design a level. We had the computer do it for us. That's what I hear when I hear roguelike. Okay, drives me wild. Okay, maybe the placement of the enemies could be roguelike. Maybe this something else could be roguelike, but no level design. That's what I hear when I hear roguelike. It's like, well, we put a couple of levels in there. And it always frustrates me because it just feels a bit lackluster. I'm not, when I hear roguelike, I've played more roguelikes than you guys through PlayStation Plus and whatnot.
Yeah.
I try to encourage you guys to play those sort of games, but it's always Muggins here that plays them, and I've reviewed a few here and there. And it, as I said, it kind of makes me go, I don't know. All right, okay. So Karen in space didn't tickle your balls.
Yeah? Well, I don't mind. One big roguelike game is probably Diablo 3, because that had procedure generated levels on it. It was different each time, so that wasn't too bad.
But it's a fantasy-ish game, isn't it? That will tickle your balls because it's a fantasy game.
But this,
the minute you put magic in it, it will start tickling your balls.
Okay. All right. You say magic will help tickle Nigel's balls. All right. Next one. Kenda Bridge of Spirits trailer. Okay. Bit kiddie. All right. Maybe using the term tickle your balls around this may not be appropriate. But we've got this one. It looks... The graphics on it look very good and stylized. They look very Pixar-esque.
Yeah. I agree with that.
It feels like they're trying to go down a bit of a Disney route with it. But when I look at the game, it makes me feel something. It makes me feel like it's The Last Guardian. But if Pixar did The Last Guardian, I think it's probably the best way of describing it. The art style, I think the art style looks cool. I think they've gone out of their way to make something look good. I imagine it'll probably, if they do it right, it should have you in tears at the end, like with a bloody Pixar film.
Graphically, it looks beautiful.
Oh, it looks beautiful. It's stylized, isn't it? It's beautifully stylized.
I don't mind that style, and I like this sort of game. Does look a little bit kiddie, but yeah, even that doesn't look too bad with the old man there. So I thought it could be Deckard Cain for a minute, but Deckard Cain from Diablo.
It is very. Oh, that is gorgeous. It is very Pixar-esque, but it intrigues me. But I like stylized games that look like that. So
I'm sure in this trailer they showed a little bit of combat as well, which doesn't look too bad. It looks fairly fluid.
There you go. Look,
combat does look fluid, and not too bad.
It looks almost like it's going to Zelda territory.
That's what it reminds me of. Sorry.
Yeah,
that's what it reminds me of. Beyond Good and Evil on the PlayStation 2.
The graphic, the background, it does look very Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, it does. But Horizon went from more like photorealism. This has gone from, like I said, the Pixar thing. So I get, I get where you're coming from with that.
It reminds me of Zelda.
Bit.
What with Majora's Mask, as you put the mask on.
No, but it looks a bit like sort of that kind of Zelda-esque thing on the Switch. And I love that
Genshin. Genshin Impact.
Oh, yes.
Think of a new one that's come out. Graphics are similar to that.
All right, okay.
But it could do well.
I did. So you could admit that I did kind of tickle your balls with that one. Excellent.
Bit better than the first game.
All right, next one. This is the tickle your balls section with Nige. Okay, so the next one we've got is Deathloop, Deja Vu. This is what do you call it? Live, die, repeat sort of thing. So they've got
Returnal sort of thing.
Kind of like Returnal, but it's integral. Bloody hell! Everyone.
Oh, quick, hide your thing.
I'm just making something up. There you go. Right, I'll just make something up, so that's fine. So this is Deathloop, yeah. So it's what do you call it? They've got an island and they're stuck in like a time loop where people keep dying and coming back in order to do it. I think there's going to be a big twist at the end that they're going to be in the far future. Yeah. And they've been doing this since 1970, and it's like 400 years or so in the future. I think that's going to be the twist when you get towards the end of the game. I'm hoping that it's going to have a twist because it could be exciting. This Deathloop here, it comes across and reminds me of like the old blaxploitation films like Jackie Brown and some other ones which I can't actually say because of the names on them. And I know my younger brother Alex would sit there and he would call that out, but. It's got that kind of feel, and there's got some James Bond-esque elements in there where it's got the tune, which I can't play for copyright reasons. The bad guy can change her appearance, so she can pretend to be other people. It looks interesting. I'm hoping it's the gameplay reflects something a bit more interesting that's going on. Like there's some twists. There's a character changing her appearance and whatnot. And then the guy dies and then repeats all over again. And then I think what it is he can break parts of the loop, and he needs to keep breaking parts of the loop until he breaks all the parts of the loop and gets out, which I think I like the idea of. Would I buy it or would I pay? I don't think I pay full price for it though. It's not good enough for full price. Good enough for a curiosity, but not good enough for full price for me. But it's coming. We want some more games. It's interesting. So that one.
I'm less interested in this. So at the moment, that's just above that Crash Bandicoot one.
They haven't got many sort of tentpole titles yet.
Yeah, because everyone was been off because of the coof. So yeah, it's a little on the.
I'll be interested to what I'll do. I'm going to wait for it to be released, and then I'll watch somebody else play it on YouTube and see if it is actually a good game, and then whether or not I then buy it myself.
Yeah. Well, okay. All right. We'll see what it's like. All right. My last attempt to tickle the balls. I'm going to try and work the shaft at the same time too. All right. Ready? Here we go. Final Fantasy VII Remake integrate to arrive to PS5 10th of June.
I'm sorry.
I see what you did there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I know that certain stories further at the beginning didn't tickle your fancy, so I've purposely aimed this towards you this week. So yes. So they are putting a PS5 version of Final Fantasy VII together, which is great. They're optimizing it visually. They're going to do performance mode and graphics mode, so you get 30 frames a second with all the ray tracing shit, or you can have 60 frames a second and just have beautiful motion and whatnot. They're putting a photo mode in there. They're going to put a new episode in there, which is this bit of shit really put me off, I'll be honest with you, with Yuffie highlighted in the expanded version of the remake. It's coming out the 10th of June. For those who own the physical PS4 media, they will get a free upgrade with no extra cost. Except in Japan. Poor Japan. Why have you picked on Japan? Sony, you dumbasses. To upgrade the disc, you just need to pop it into PS5, and then I think it gives you an option. Users in Japan can upgrade for 100 yen, including tax.
I think that's probably a legal thing in Japan. So there might be a legal precedent in Japan that they have to pay. 100 yen is probably about £1, I think. Something like that.
Maybe it's an admin fee or something.
Yeah, it's probably just that. But everywhere else, they can do it for free. So they're going to do it for free. Now, for me, I like Final Fantasy games, and I've got Final Fantasy VII on the PS4, which I haven't played yet. And so it looks like I'm going to wait until June, pop the disc in, get it installed, get it upgraded to the PS5 version with my free update. Brilliant.
So, Nige, have I successfully tickled your balls?
I suppose you have, Gareth. Well done.
Yeah, that's it. It's confirmed. I tickled Nige's balls live on air.
I can tickle his balls as well because Nige, you know they've announced the series 6 of what's his face on the BBC.
You're not doing a good job here, Keith. What are you talking about?
You're going to have to be a bit more specific. Series 6 of what's his face on the BBC?
I forgot the name of it. The cop show.
You can't chuck.
I'm having a brain freeze. I'm having a brain freeze.
Bodyguard.
No, the other one. The other one. No, the guy who wrote The Bodyguard, the one that Nigel and me watched. Sorry.
Do you mean AC12, Keith?
Yes. What was the name of that series?
Line of Duty.
Line of Duty. Thank you. Season 6, 26th of March.
Yes, okay. That's right. It's coming out very soon. Looking forward to it.
Nige, would you kindly take us to your comments before we move on to our next section, please?
Right, yeah. So let's take you all the way back. Bring you all the way back. Right.
Because we've got a lot of comments.
Hello, Duncan. Yes. Always here, never leaving. Keith doesn't let me leave.
In a previous existence, we had that.
Yes, I feel I do need some purple lights as well. A lava lamp, possibly. I haven't got anything to put it on.
I've just made a terrible joke, which I'm not going to make.
Yeah, he's giving me some tips here, Babster. Yes, very good. I'll get right on that. I'll get right on it. At least it's not a closet. Yeah, true. Well, it is sort of a closet.
It is a closet.
Yeah. I've got loads of them. Loads. No, you don't want to see me in glasses. I look like an absolute git.
Yeah, we tried that a while back. Me and Gavin tried his glasses, and it's like, no, he looks like a civil servant who fuck up your tax return,
and then charge you for it.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh no, you've gone that one. Okay, right. Yeah, still talking. There's loads of mentions about the light in here.
They're all jokes about the PS5 that Keith won't get.
Okay. Yeah.
I love that joke. That was a brilliant joke.
Needs original games. Yes.
Okay.
It seems they're going to bring some out soon. So that's whether or not they're any good remains to be seen. That's my initial thought about Deathloop. At the moment, I don't like the style, the graphic style. I'm not so keen until I actually see some gameplay of it, because it's all stylized CGI stuff at the moment. And yeah, he wants the Quake IP back from Bethesda. Baxter does.
I'd rather have something new. I think they could do, but I think Machine Games could do something better if they did something new. But you're right. If anyone's going to take it back, it's either going to be them or the id guys who did Doom.
And
only two people can make it work.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to find one. Trying to find an Amiga.
Towards the end of the thing, I'm going to show you something. Actually, I'm not going to show you it because I put it away in a box. Babster sent me his broken joystick, which I'm going to get fixed. And I showed Keith it earlier. It's awesome. It's so awesome. I don't want to touch it because I'll probably break it. So I'm going to send it off to a professional to get it fixed. Okay.
Yes, Duncan. That one actually does look like a good game that's going to come out.
I think he's talking about you in the cupboard. Okay.
I'm not a wizard.
Go and say it, Keith. You look more like Hagrid than I do.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.